Hey family, welcome back to Buzzworthy Veterans. I'm your host, Ant Stroud. Today I am excited to sit next to Matthew Arniotis with Pub's Chicken Rubs. Matthew, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So before I dive down into your delectable goodness,
Cool.
tell us about your military service.
Well, I started 20 years ago, 2000 of September 22nd, and I joined out of Queens, New York. Went to Great Lakes, Illinois, when for boot camp. Then I went to San Antonio, Texas, to be a mess management specialist. Now we're culinary specialists.
Okay, so you was in the kitchen
Yep.
with the Navy.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And since then, I've been all over the world. I've been stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, Brooklyn, New York, San Diego, California, and my last tour was here in Mayport, Jacksonville, Florida.
Awesome. Out of all of those tours, which one was your favorite?
Probably the USS Peleliu out of San Diego, California.
Okay, awesome. I grew up in San Diego, so
Okay.
I definitely have a love for San Diego myself.
Yes.
But obviously, Jacksonville I call home nowadays.
Right,
so
right,
and
yes.
I'm excited to hear and to taste that you call Jacksonville home as well.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what's sitting in front of me and how this came about.
How this came about was probably about 6-7 years ago. I was prompted with impromptu barbecue on the spot. Was told I need to put something together.
Okay.
For some friends of mine. So I just went to the grocery store, grabbed a bunch of different things, made this concoction, and from there everybody enjoyed it, and I started having people ask me to make it over and over for them. And it took me a couple years to tweak it to where I have the ingredients down to actually start jarring it up and selling it.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go through this. Is this spicy for those people who love spicy or those people who do not like spicy?
It is a little bit spicy.
A little bit spicy. I'm a fan, so
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I love the pictures. How did that come about? You got
The
bulldogs.
pictures. No, those are actual pugs.
Pugs. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense because now they
yes.
look like pugs and not bulldogs.
And they're in the Navy dress uniform.
I love it. I love it. Just kicking that spirit.
Those
with you.
were actually my dogs. They were my service dogs.
Really
Yes.
awesome. That's
so
great.
I put that together when I was designing, and that's what I wanted, and I'm very happy. That's
okay.
Exactly.
Before I butcher this name,
sure.
What is the name of this sauce?
The sauce is actually called cilantro.
Cilantro. Okay,
Yes.
so almost like cilantro.
Correct.
We call it cilantro. How did that come about? Because that sounds interesting.
It's actually because for some of the ingredients, I'm not going to give all of them away.
You sure? Come on.
Exactly.
Come on. I'll be a investor. You can tell me.
Right. So it actually has garlic, cilantro, and actually fresh squeezed lemon juice.
Perfect. Well, okay. We're gonna let's
Go
get
ahead.
real. Let's get real right
That's
now.
it.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Well, I am going to try this because you have gifted me this. So
yes,
thank you so
please
much.
enjoy.
I'm going to give this to my wife tonight and tell her to make this, and I will be calling you to say whether it was good or not. But based off the smell, I suspect
You won't
good
be
things are in
disappointed.
store.
Trust me.
All right, so let's transition. So you did the 20 years.
Yes.
That's all you knew.
Yes.
At what age did you go in?
18 years old.
18. Okay, so literally, as an adult, that's all you knew was
All
Navy.
I knew, yes.
Now, coming out of that, after 20 years of service, your mind has been trained, you have been adapted, overcame everything Navy.
Yes.
You're no longer in the Navy. How was that mindset for you?
First coming out a little bit difficult because you're so used to having a schedule. And your schedule is set by the Navy, by your bosses, by who you work for. So now when you transition out, you're now the person that has to make that schedule for you. So it took me a little bit of time to get used to and finding things and speaking with other shipmates and prior mentors of what to do would keep my time so busy.
Gotcha. So besides reaching out to the shipmates, did you reach out to any other programs that were out there, or you said, you know what, the Navy has trained me, I will adapt, I will overcome, and even in this situation, I might not be getting a paycheck from the Navy, although you retired, so you made a little bit of something, okay? How did that go?
Obviously, the Navy has the TGPS program, so a lot of great keys for when you're transitioning out to kind of give you different directions. The Wounded Warriors Project definitely gave me some direction. But I learned mainly from people that I actually worked for or who worked for me that got out prior to me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. If anybody wanted to reach out to you and figure out how to get some of this amazing sauce, how do they do that?
You can reach me on my social medias, IG pubs underscore chicken underscore rubs, or Facebook pubs chicken rubs. And also I have a YouTube under the same name as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right, family. If you want to learn more about Matthew and his amazing sauce, visit iwannabuzz.com. That's going to do it for this episode of Buzzworthy Veterans. I'm your host, Ant Stroud. Remember, always vets, always family. I'll see you next time.